My name is Ciba Arthur. Ciba Arthur. Arthur. It stems from Queen Sheba. She was born in the land of Seba. That's in the Sabaean text. So, yes.
I've been a Muslim for 57, almost 58 years, almost 59 actually. I was born in 61. I was born and raised a Muslim. I've been Muslim my entire life. About 1994, I had my appendix out. I was also pregnant. They took the fetuses, but at the same time, when I had my appendix out, they didn't tell the doctor I had asthma, and they gave me too much anesthesia. And when I had this surgery, it was 4.5 hours, and I guess I died for 6 hours. Alhamdulillah. Also, to add to what happened when I woke up from the dying for 6 hours, I looked at the nurse writing a report. They put a toe tag on me, and I said, what is the silly joke that the doctor said about this silly cow that wanted to jump over a barn? And it was about a cow that wanted to jump over the barn, and the farmer kept looking at him, and he climbed up on the hay, got up on the barn, and kind of hopped and fell. But the farmer just said, oh, okay, I guess you've jumped over. And alhamdulillah, it's more that it's very peaceful, very serene, and you don't feel your body, you feel the essence of you. And the entire time, I just tried to look around, and I saw someone, and it felt like a male presence, and he said I was needed and I needed to come back. I had more work to do and a lot more things to do. So I said I liked it there, it's more peaceful, and I wanted to stay. And they said, no, you're needed, you have to go back. So I woke up, and for 3 days, my daughter walked in front of me and said, don't do it again, alhamdulillah. And I kept saying, what did I do? And she said, you know. And when I explained everything to her, she said, put her hands on her hips and said, only you would argue with Allah. And I said, no, I came back to tease you. So what I'm going to say, it's a very peaceful experience, but at the same time, life is very precious to us, and it's something that Allah gives us and is the best, because life is something that we should cherish and be thankful that Allah is always there. And even when this happened to me, I had more love for Allah and life and people and family, and you just feel love and peace when you come back. So it happens to many people. It is not just me. But yes, there are Muslims. This has happened to a lady that passed away a year ago. She had died 3 times and came back and said the same things, that it was very peaceful and a very loving experience. But we are to value the life we have here and to help each other and be unified, etc. And to cherish the life that Allah gives us, and just keep our faith and our sunnah and do what we should, amazing things for each other and for community, etc. So as a Muslim, I will say, I've been Muslim my whole life, and when it happened to me, I was very religious, and I was kind of shocked that it happened, but it made me understand my faith in Allah and Sunnah a lot better. But I feel everyone should love life and be living to the fullest, and be more part of the community, and be aware that there is more to life than this, and that this is a moment in time, and yet we have a lot of work to do. Yeah. So the other thing is that my friend doing this would like me to know, to say as well. Yes, for many years in Los Angeles, I help many people, or people would say, I want to be like you, you're so nice. And I said, I have my faith in Allah, my faith in God, and it carries me through. And so they would I would give the imam the minister's number, and I would say, okay, go speak to him about Islam and this, that, and the other. Next thing I know, 20 years later, after helping people and doing different things in the community, at least 4,000 people took Shahada because of something I said or did, and I never knew. And when someone told me, I felt very pious at that moment and very humbled and overwhelmed. I never really wanted to know, but I'm thankful that I could be a good example and help people when you can and be that example for someone else's life, because it's worth it. Anyway, salam alaikum. Have a wonderful day or good evening wherever you are. After my sister asked me to tell how, if there's effects after when I died and came back. So
Did you have any brain damage?
no, nothing,
Did you have a liver damage?
nothing.
Feet damage?
Healthy,
Heart damage?
perfectly healthy.
Did you have to learn how to walk
I
again?
had perfect health, and perfect the sense of pure faith in God. It's like I knew being a Muslim was the right way and what was very essential, and it made me who I was. But no side effects. No, just perfect health, perfect mind, everything. The reality of life. Sometimes when we do good things or we affect someone in their life, we don't know how we touch their life, and many times we affect it in a good way. And alhamdulillah, it changes their life forever. But yes, me doing many good things, helping people, when they found out I'm Muslim, it affected their life, and many of them were led to Islam, and they became really good Muslims and very pious people. But at the same time, they love me as a person. But that's what I'm saying to you, is that sometimes we affect others' lives and touch them in a good way, and it's good for their life, and it's good for us as well. We get the blessing for it. So, assalamu alaikum.
And there you have it. There you have it. She gave me this, a Holy Quran, and I'm like so happy.
It's a keychain.
It's like it's almost like a trophy. Yeah, so I want to thank her. Thank you so much. Because I feel almost like religious, real religious. I feel like this is a trophy that Allah gave me. Why did you give this to me?
Because I love you as my sister. I always loved you as my sister, because she's really the most amazing lady. She should tell her story, because she's one of those people like me that likes to help and also give people a true knowledge and a true way. So she's very special, and she's a good friend, and I always think of her, and I think Allah will always keep our friendship. So please just always do good things and stay united. It works better, and at the end we'll all have a better life.
Hey, let me tell you the story. She said this morning she had this. And what happened?
Oh, you want me to tell? Okay, I prayed Fajr, which is morning prayer, and then I was sitting and I was drinking my coffee, and I kept thinking of this sister, and I said, I'm going to take that Quran to her because she's active like me. So I'd like her to have it. So it's kind of like Allah showed me who to give it to, because I had it for like a few months, and I said, who could I give this to? I got it on wish.com, but I felt when I got it, it's every time I take it with me, I have really good energy. So I kept asking Allah, who would I give this to? Because I want to give it as a gift. And then I just saw your face so strongly, and then I said, I'm going to this masjid to go see this sister, because Asabor Masjid is a very special masjid. Okay, yeah, true. Mike Tyson bought the place, and he made it special for us. But at the same time, that changed his life when he got this mosque as well. That's what people don't know. He's become a very good guy. So yes, it's a special place in Las Vegas, and a lot of us meet here, and we always see each other and smile, because we get our strength from each other. And just stay strong in your faith, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala carries you through anything.
Alhamdulillah.
And I'll say salam alaikum.